Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Stuart Huggins, and I am the student minister here at the Wesley Center in Chattanooga. And I jump over here on Fridays to send you guys off on a safe and healthy weekend. So happy 4th of July weekend. I hope come the 5th that we all have our all 10 fingers still attached to our bodies. Hopefully we don't have any firework accidents. So our daily Bible readings for today are Psalm 30, 2 Kings 4, 18 through 31, and 2 Corinthians 8, 1 through 7. Or you can read Psalm 66, 1 through 9, or Jeremiah 51, 47 through 58. And I'm going to be doing 2 Corinthians today. Excuse me. And now, brothers and sisters, we want you to know about the grace that God has given the Macedonian churches. In the midst of very severe trial, their overflowing joy and their extreme poverty welled up in rich generosity. For I testify that gave us as much as they were able, and even beyond their ability, entirely on their own. They urgently, pleaded with us for the privilege of sharing in this service to the Lord's people. And they exceeded our expectations. They gave themselves first of all to the Lord, and then by the will of God also to us. So we urged Titus, just as he had heard earlier, made a beginning, to bring also to the completion this act of grace on your part. But since you excel in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in complete earnestness, and in the love we have kindled you, see that you also excel in this grace of giving. So this is really the way I'm interpreting this is as a church, as a body, as a congregation, there are times when there are times when we don't have anything to give financially. We don't really have money of ourselves to make ends meet at times. I've been in that position before when as a 25-year-old college guy who was still trying to make ends meet, as well as make tuition payments and books and other things like that. There are times when I haven't had money to give to the church. There are times when I haven't had money to tithe, just being honest with you. And as hard as that is, because especially since I'm working in ministry here at the Wesley Center and things like that, I feel like I should. But there are times when I'm not just able to. But the reality is, giving to the church is not necessarily a financial standpoint, a financial means. There are times when we can't give money, but we can give service and other things like that. So the collection for the Lord's people is not only finances. It can also be acts of service, volunteering, things like that. And the only way to make ministry grow and the only way to make the church grow is by doing simply that, making sure people know the kind of person, the kind of people, the kind of body is in that church, the kind of going out in the community and sharing that love so they can see that body. And giving in knowledge, volunteering to lead Sunday schools and things like that. There's a certain level where finances is just not the only thing that we can give the church, if that makes sense. So I want to encourage you all, even if you can't financially give to your church or congregation, find other ways to give, such as your gift in knowledge, your gift in speaking, your gift in other things, your gift of just being around people, right? Which is something that I struggle with. I'm a very introverted person, so that's, I have to really push myself in order to get out there in that regard of meeting new people and things like that. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all have a safe and exciting and patriotic weekend, the 4th of July weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.